Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this edition of the Chop House. The intro was way longer than I thought, but we
Like,
made it. We
damn,
made
that shit long.
it. I'm like, dang, I didn't put too much thought in it, but hey, but we here, we here.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so hey, want to introduce themselves and we can tell everybody where you're from.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm from Queens, New York.
Hey,
All
girl.
right.
Hey, girl.
Hi, I'm Cece from Queens, but I live in the Bronx. Y'all know this by now. You know, but apartments is big, cheap.
My name is Gift, and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
All right.
I'm Jasmine. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but I currently live in Georgia.
All right. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So today, well, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, as everyone knows. But we're trying to pregame, give some of you guys tips, ideas, and last minute thoughts, just in case you don't have nothing, you don't have a Valentine, or whatever the case is. So, my first question to y'all, you guys and ladies, is it too late for someone to ask you to be their Valentine?
Nah, I don't think it's too late.
It's never too late.
It's never
Even
too
after
late.
Valentine's Day, gifts can still get bought. C still will be your Valentine, even on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's never too late.
You can love on me every day, any day.
Right.
It's
It's
fine.
never too late to be a Valentine. No,
Okay.
it's never.
I don't know. I feel like it is too late. I ain't trying to be a. No. You ain't
I
He
feel
had
like
all
it's too
weekend.
late. I
He
feel
had
like
all
it's too late.
14 days to speak up, sis.
Yeah,
I feel like
you
it's
have
too
plenty
late
of time to get your vote in.
because you gotta actually if you're gonna be somebody Valentine and you accept, I mean that it's an even exchange. And if right now tomorrow is Valentine's Day, it's like what I'm supposed to do. You can't make no reservations to go eat. You can't.
No.
I mean, what you gonna go get a last minute gift?
Yeah, you could do
Cash
that.
is never last minute. You can
Then,
never
then,
be
then,
last minute with
You can
and
cash.
then what we gonna
card.
then what we gonna do? We gonna sit on the park and while it's raining outside and just enjoy each other.
We could find something to make it work. Okay,
It's something that can be
There's always
done.
something.
It's something.
Ride
Yeah.
around and listen to slow music and drink liquor.
Exactly. We go
You could
argue
do that in the house. Cook some dinner.
in the house, in the car.
Yeah.
We could go to
Ain't nothing wrong with a little car date.
You could even take me to Target. I'm fine.
I
No,
saw y'all
Valentine's
love
Day.
Target. I saw y'all love Target.
Who don't love Target? Imagine him saying, "We're gonna go to Target. Fill up your cart accordingly." Excuse me.
Oh, wow.
Hold up, I got a cart full of stuff. We could do that still from the house. You could put your card in and
we can shop online, in person.
there's so much stuff that can be done.
Hey, that's a good idea. I needed that.
It don't take much. It's fine.
That's a good gift, girl. Let me put that on my face. It's never too late to be C Valentine. She got her Walmart cart full, her Target cart full.
Think about how
she
many
got some stuff on
right
Go that she trying to check out in the
Think
cart.
about all those carts. Think about all the carts that you got that you ain't checked out yet.
I got some Delta flight in my inbox. It's just waiting to be.
My Amazon card. Come on, there's plenty.
You could give somebody some Uber credits. They might love you forever. Ain't nothing like some Uber credit.
Uber Eats. Forget it.
Don't send me an Uber gift card, child. Love a gift. I love a good gifty.
It's not too late. You could.
Who cooked tonight? Not me. I got Uber Eats.
Uber Eats, DoorDash. I'm good. Whatever it is.
Yeah, it ain't never too late to get the gift.
By
That's when you can just get online.
All right, so I'll give you guys an idea that I saw, and I'm
today is 4:30 on the 13th. So.
Mm-hmm.
You
breaking up.
Yeah, he breaking up.
You breaking up. We can't hear you. You breaking up.
All right, so I had an idea. I saw this thing on YouTube, and I thought it was a dope idea, and I wanted to try it, but it might go wrong in my instance. So I saw this guy. He was with his girl, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you to the store." So they went to the store. He was like, "Yo, I'm whatever you can carry, I'll buy. You can't use no cart, and I can't hold nothing." So I thought it was a dope idea. Like, oh, that's hot. But then depending on the girl, she's like, well, I'm about to go get this laptop. I'm about to go get this, all the stuff and you know what I'm saying, and put it on in one box. And you'd be like, dang. So your tab may be like $3,000. You'd be like, oh, I wasn't ready for that.
Don't take me.
Do not write checks you cannot cash. Okay.
Yeah, that's the main reason why.
On that.
Some girls make a beeline to that bag section real quick.
What amount? Because
high-end shoe collection. I know how to carry some shoes. I'll be practicing if my crib kept on fire. I'm gonna get my bags and get stuff up out of here. Like,
don't let me have some sweatpants on or something. I'll be holding it in my pants here. Don't write a check you can't cash.
I'm just thinking, take off my coat, throw everything in the coat. Bow, let's go. Roll that up.
Don't let me have a big purse that day too. Forget it.
That never full could hold a lot.
Hey, you hear the greed? Listen to the greed.
That never full could hold a lot.
Listen to the greed.
It's not greed.
That's not greed. It's a gift. Piece. No matter what you can carry. I'm about to get everything I can carry.
You see, that's what happens. Writing a check you can't cash. You thought I was gonna hold a bag of chips and was like, I'm full. No, I can carry a lot. Don't say that if you don't really want me to carry stuff.
So what if that would have been a trick? What if that would have been a trick question and him testing the woman? In reality, you know, it could have just been more to that. You know, is she a greedy woman, or is she just really gonna go in here and just pick, you know, one thing that she really wants? I mean, that's the type of dude that I am.
What are we, children?
Well, then
what are we, kids?
No, I'm just saying.
But he didn't ask me
that might be men problem. You're not the first guy I heard say that. That might be a lot of men problem. It's everything is a game, a trick question. I think that's the biggest problem a lot of men in our generation have. Boy, I ain't one of your children. Go play some tricks on your kids. You know, don't play with me. I'm grown. Like, if I take a man to the dealership and I'm like, baby, you get whatever you want. And then he go get the Maybach, and I'm like, boy, if you don't go get the Max, go get the Max. What you talk about? You can't go in there and talk that. You can't go do that. Like, come on now. Ain't nobody no kids. Like,
this is the trick. But this is the trick behind it. It's not really being the kid. It's more so when men take women out. Well, I just speak for myself. I done took women out on dates, right? And in the midst of me taking women out on dates, certain type of women always tend to buy things that they wouldn't buy if they was paying for it. When a man is paying for it, then a woman to do more. So it's not more so being a kid. It's more so just staying in your lane. So if you ain't the type that normally when you go out with your girls, if you don't get the most expensive stuff, you know, on the menu. When you go out with whoever you going out, don't test his pocket. Just stay in your lane and eat what you eat.
Oh no, honey.
I feel
my opinion. That's
it.
You see why I'm quiet? Because that's all that is. That's just your opinion. Like, I can't argue with your opinion. You know, you can't nobody argue with your opinion. You know? But it couldn't have been C.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been me.
I'm just saying.
When I order food that I can pay for. So
yeah,
I'm gonna order the same food.
Big spender over here. She come out with her own bag, so I don't know. I'm gonna get judged.
Order the same food with you. I'm gonna order the same food with my homegirls, with my family, with my son.
And that's understandable.
Whatever I want.
That's understandable.
And I can pay for it. So I'm not worried about that. You know what I mean? So that's
and you know, and I understand where you're coming from, because I had guys tell me like, whoa, I know how you get down, boo. So I'm gonna need you to understand. We on a Wendy's budget. We on a Chick-fil-A budget tonight, see? So I'm like, so it's appetizers only. Got you.
And I'll be
cool
fine with that. Just tell
I'm cool
me.
with that because you warned me. Don't have me sitting at the table and then I gotta pull out my motherfucking debit card. This because I'm only gonna pay for my meal. I paid for yours. You should have told me that because you could have told me. I would have been like, all right,
That's the truth.
I got
appetizers only. I'm gonna drink water.
That, or at least let me be like, I got you. Don't worry about it. Like,
Oh, I got it. Exactly.
Yeah,
Sometimes
like, I
it's
got
okay
it.
for a female to pay.
Yeah, because I
I'm
would do
one of them
that too.
females that would be like, babe,
Yeah.
babe, you save your change.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
I got it.
I got
Yeah,
it this time.
Dang.
you tip the lady.
You
Girl,
tip,
he
you
need
tip.
to know he can't come out with C doing that dumb shit. Like, but you know,
We're not going
it
to embarrass
happens.
me. It's more about
It
like, you're not
happens.
going to
You know,
embarrass me.
I got it, babe. It's my night to treat. You save your gas money. I got it.
Yeah, exactly. But
So what about the
I
Target
can't say
situation?
that women haven't done that. They're like, I'm gonna
what
order
about the Target
this
situation?
$5
Remember
meal.
he said get all you want, right? All you can carry. So like, why not just be like, say something like, look, I really don't need too much from Target. I need this, but you know, let's come up with a business plan or something. And let's the money that you was about to spend, because I could have picked up this and I could have picked up that, but instead, let's just do this and let's do that with the money that you was about to willing to spend. Teamwork make the dream work. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't always about self.
I think that's
it's
a
about
little
team.
deeper than what the goal for that
And you speaking to a businesswoman who got an E&I number, who got all of that. Boy, I'd rather be in business by my damn self. No shade. No shade.
But I also
shade.
feel
That's
as
why
if
I
you're
wouldn't
missing the
have
point of
brought you.
that. The point was that he wanted to spoil his
That's
woman.
fine.
If he wanted to spoil his woman.
Thank you. It wasn't about her business. That's how I said some men like to put women through certain tests. This is not about a test. This is about seeing me smile. It's a gift.
Like if
You wanted to see me
spoil
smile.
his woman,
Why am I being tested on a gift? Test me when we sitting there having a normal conversation. That's when you test my intellect. That's when you
JJ
test, you know, you don't test my intellect on a gift.
Like JJ said though, that one little form of kindness telling you to show you love, the thinking that you only could get so much could have turned around to like a $3,000-$4,000 bill.
But this
if you know, if depending on the type of woman, you know, like he said, laptops.
This my thing. I wouldn't tell nobody fill up your cart because the I just told you that you can fill get as much as you can hold. Right? I just told you to get as much as you can hold, which means I'm not putting no barns on it. Now, if I wanted it to be a certain way, I would say, all right, you can get as much as you can hold in your hand, but make sure it's not $1,000. Like I feel like when you're trying to give somebody, that ain't how you don't play mind games by asking them. And you know, if you want to get to know their mind,
a game with some men. It's a game. And I said this recently, like literally this week. A lot of men play a lot of games, and certain things don't cause for games. You're not gonna test me. You're not gonna put me through a test on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I agree.
Like who the fuck do you think you are? For all of that, I prefer nothing.
Yeah,
just bring your presents. Just be you, honey. Because don't put me through a test on Valentine's Day. It's not fair. Yeah. That's not even playing the game fair. Like who does that? Like you do that to your children. Teach them lessons and values. I'm not your child.
All right. So moving forward. So besides Amazon gift cards, Target gift cards, Cash App, what is some good last minute Valentine's Day gift?
Okay. I have the best last minute Valentine's Day gift. And for the cheapest people in the world, I will speak for myself, ladies. I don't know if this is, but you can make me a card and write me like an actual, like heartfelt message in a card about how you really feel about me, like facts. Like you can handwrite it with a pencil or a pen, a marker, a crayon. It don't mean that card that you spent trying to make like a folded piece of paper, and you made the card for me, would touch my heart so much. And it's so last minute. It didn't cost you nothing, and it would mean the freaking world to me. So that would probably be the best last minute gift for me, because obviously, you know, just in case.
I agree. I was about to say that. Like something that you made that says like how you feel, as long as it's from the heart, it's cool.
It's fine. You can fold a piece of paper, write how you feel about me, crayon. It doesn't matter. It would be the.
Write me a note. You send me a note. You can send me a babe. What's your email? Send me an email. Because niggas don't send emails. Like, send me an email. Like, and make sure you funny. Because, C like funny. Like, I'm a little joke. Like, I like funny. Like, if you my man, I like funny. Like, come on now. Like, I would accept that. It's okay to have no money. It's okay. Like,
it's okay.
We broke right now. Look, she just paid her rent. She just paid her car note. She just paid that car insurance. I ain't got it. Got like $25.
Now let me play the devil's advocate.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. He can play it. Go on, y'all.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. Now, there's two sides to that because, of course, we know social media is like a huge platform for the world. So I think a lot of times we judge our lives off of everybody else's life sometimes. Just speaking in general, not saying none of us do, but I'm saying this is what's going on in the world. So hypothetically speaking, you on social media on Valentine's Day and you seeing all these girls getting all these flowers and all these materialistic things and popping up with this and this and this, and then the young man, whoever y'all speaking on, actually give y'all what y'all saying. It could be a cool last day card, a little card with meaningful words in it and everything. Then old boy,
his internet's not good.
Email and stuff and this and this and that. On the flip side, y'all.
I think you lost it. But I
think what he was trying to say
answer his question.
To answer his question,
comparison kills.
Comparison kills. Gift and praise my man for giving me the gift that he gave me, whether or not it was $1 million or $1. So it wouldn't matter to me. I would post it if I felt
like his question, I personally don't even look at what other females got.
Yeah.
I don't look at what other females get. Exactly. I personally could care fucking less. Like, congrats to you, sis. You got a trip to Dubai. The fuck?
Yeah.
Have fun. I'm gonna pray for you when you in the sky going over there. Yeah,
but we also don't know. We also don't know that to Dubai. You ain't seen your man in like 6 months. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I've never been the type of female to worry about nobody's social media, nobody what they got on Facebook. I think my best gift that I got came from my daughters. One got a handprint on a card that they made me from school. Like, I was real. That came from here. You know what I mean? Like, I save all my kids' stuff that they came from school. It probably got lead paint poisoning from the one for my son. Like, it's okay. I still got it. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta keep it no matter what.
And coming from a female that got bags, cars, and all that other stuff for birthdays and Valentine's gifts, it really do be the smallest shit. I'm not trying to be funny. And I don't really care about what other females get. I don't care about their social media. This year, I don't even have Valentine's. I'm chilling. Like, I don't care what. I'm happy for all my friends and my Facebook friends. Yeah, live that shit up. Because during the pandemic, if you're still able to get anything from your man, not for nothing, then you deserve it. And I'm happy he's able to give it to you. Some people still out here struggling. Some people ain't got no food in their house. So if you was able to get a Birkin, girl,
kudos to you.
Hello.
I feel like the problem is comparison kills. You know what I'm saying? So these girls that's up here like, oh, but you got such and such man got them this and I got that. That means they got their own problem that they need to figure out. They got something that they need to address. Because one, you choosing to be in that relationship, so you know what type of man you dealing with. You know what his situation is. Whether it be he ain't getting you nothing for Valentine's Day because you ain't the main chick, you the side chick. Whether it be he ain't really got it like that and you choosing to be there. You make that choice to be there. So you can't go compare nothing. That's your choice.
Exactly.
Like, You either
Exactly.
gonna be on some boss stuff and like it is what it is, or
Yeah.
you gonna mope. That's those females' problems.
Exactly.
And I never understood why, if you know you got one of them broke ass men, no shade to them,
No shade. No shade.
but still some shade. I don't care. I'm just a different type of female. I don't know why. I just never. I can't help it. It is what it is. I tried. I dealt with broke men, and I had an attitude every day. Like I was like, this is not it. I had the itch, like scratching and shit. Like nah, it's not for me. But I don't see nothing wrong with gifting yourself. If he didn't do it for you, gift yourself.
So could a man be broke? So could a man be broke? Hey, look. So could a man be broke financially and rich spiritually?
He could, but he could find a girl that will love a rich spiritually man. Like it's just not me. Like, and honestly, it's a preference. I prefer my men to have a job. He ain't gotta be trap star. He don't gotta be a scammer. He don't have to. He just gotta have his own money. That's it. He don't have to be rich. He could tell me like, see, I only get paid on Thursdays and Fridays, so I don't got it right now. That's not no trap. A trapper got it every day. A drug dealer got it every day. I'm not asking for any of that. I just want him to be financially secure. Period. Like you got to be able to take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, why the hell you want a woman? What are you doing for her besides giving her your spirit? No, we don't want that.
Oh, you say like?
I need an ambitious man though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the type of girl like you don't gotta have it right now, but I'm gonna need for you.
How you gonna get it?
Like,
yeah, he gotta have it right now for C. I'm sorry, it is what it is.
I agree. I agree with Lexi.
I mean, I need you to have a job. Like no matter what, I'm gonna need you to have a job.
For sure.
But
that means he got it right now, girl. What you talking about? Like,
but
listen, I ain't asking for him to be rich.
Oh,
I ain't asking him to be Rockefeller. I'm just saying you gotta be able to. You can't buy me a hot dog in a park, like.
So y'all can't. So
like some Chick-fil-A.
So what about the guy from Acrimony? Y'all seen the movie Acrimony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where he was hustling, trying, saying he wanted to give up on his dream and sure he was, basically getting with the world for him, and he finally made it. And so you don't want that kind of ambitions, or that's just too long to wait.
That's a whole different topic than this.
They were married.
Yeah, it is.
Wasn't they? Wasn't they married?
Yeah, I think they were married. Yeah.
He had nothing.
When you marry somebody, it clearly states the guguidelines of the I do's through rich, through poor, deaf, us part.
Yeah.
I don't think people take that deaf us part real serious.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Damn sure said rich through poor. If I was married, I'ma stick by my broke ass nigga. I'm not even gonna let him look broke. Nah, you gotta get a haircut, baby. You gotta can't look like this. You can't. Around me. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of my nigga if he was my husband. See, niggas ain't out here marrying girls today.
But in that movie, he finally makes it, leaves his wife, goes with somebody else.
Gets up pregnant.
You know what I mean? So that makes
and that's why a lot of women don't do it anymore.
And that's why
you see my face when you said it. I'm not fucking
right.
Doing I was stuck by baby daddies. Where them niggas at today? Right. Wasting my time, right, ladies? I mean, I got some decent baby fathers. They take care of their kids, but at the end of the day, all that time.
It's the time invested. I see.
And that's something you'll never get back. You cannot get back time. You can't buy that shit back. You can't even claim the time on your taxes. You can't get none of that back. It's just gone.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic, ladies. That's a whole nother fucking topic. That's a whole nother topic.
But I feel like you can be broke and rich spiritually, but if you ain't got no ambition and you just want me to take care of you, nah. We ain't doing that.
Is the plateau of your life. Like this.
Yeah, like
I got kids. I can't take care of no man. I can't take care of somebody's son. I'm sorry. I just can't.
I can give in to you and I can help you out if you got the ambition. But if you just like whatever, but I love God. Nah, bro, we not doing that. We not doing that. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. Because I mean, I'm for real. Like, at some point, God would say to you, "All right, what you doing with your life?"
You stop using that woman.
Right, stop using her. So,
but I understand. No, but I do want to say I understand what he asked.
So it is.
I do understand what you asked. I do, and there's nothing wrong with females doing it. I think it's just a preference. I think a
Yeah.
female would want to have to do it. I'm not going to take away from what you said at all.
Yeah.
Because it is some women out here that would stick by their man.
Mm-hmm.
They would get a man knowing he was broke from
But-
jump, and it's fine. Or he
but
didn't
here-
have it. I don't even want to say broke because it sounds harsh. He didn't have it from jump.
He don't have
He
a
didn't
lot.
have it. But he
But-
possessed other qualities. He was a good helper. He
But listen,
motivated.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You can't be spiritual, and if you spiritual, then you know the word. And the man is supposed to be the provider. So
That's why I don't entertain it. I just
you
don't.
you can't be
She said,
both
"I
of them.
don't
So
entertain it."
I wouldn't even fall for that. I'm
How
too
do a man?
spiritual
How
for
do
that.
how do a man provide when a black man provide in America when America makes it hard for the black man?
This is
Oh, he's not my type of guy, ladies. I got to go. I'm gonna be quiet on this subject.
This is all the way.
Is that
I'm just being
the
real.
man talk?
All right,
Is that the man talk? Wait,
No, I'm just America is set up for a black man to fail.
I gotta hug myself.
So y'all
girl.
gotta,
Jesus.
Listen,
we can't we gotta look at what's going on in the world right now.
America is set up for black men to fail, but you can't use that as an excuse, to be honest,
It's not
because
an
if that
excuse.
was true, every black man would be
Let
failing.
me
Every
just
black
say
man ain't
this.
failing.
Let me say this. I'm speaking for the black man, which y'all know, Jasmine, Jay, I'm very successful. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So
They don't
you
know
ain't
me.
failing.
But I'm speaking for the people, the men that are not, and men are being judged by women because women has had an easy walk and way and it look easy for y'all. You do it, it look easy. But it's hard out here for a man. The majority of men, they put this stuff out here for us, and they say equality,
How
but
hard
the
is
real reality of it is nothing equality.
How hard is it
There's
for a
nothing
man
equal.
to get up at the crack of dawn, wash his ass, brush his teeth, groom himself, put on his clothes, get in his car, get on the bus, get in the cab, get to work again, do the
Gotta
job?
find a job first.
And how hard
gotta
can
find-
that
they
be?
got-
If your
They gotta
credentials
find
match,
a job.
how hard could it be to find a job?
It's very hard.
Listen, you can.
I'm not. This is the perfect time to find a job. Everybody sitting at home on
No,
unemployment.
agree.
Next
Right now.
topic.
I saw
Moving on.
My job done fired me and
Yeah,
called me
so-
back. Like, hey, girl.
Okay, all right. Let's just try to bring
How
it
could
back a
that
little
be?
bit.
Let's bring it
So-
back a little bit. All right.
Yeah, just try to bring it back. All right. So, we'll go down the line. Who is your favorite R&B artist?
Hard.
Of all time? Because
We'll do all time and right now.
I said, are they alive or are they dead?
We'll do one of all time and one of right now.
R. Kelly.
Okay.
Artist wise, I understand.
Artist wise, I understand. I know this one is a little controversial too, but I do love a little bit of Chris Brown.
Okay.
Because the dancer in me, the performer in me, I can't help myself. But I do. That one's a little controversial too. I will give you that one.
Not necessarily, because I mean a lot of people love Chris.
Fuck that. We ain't the judge or the jury.
Domestic violence is
We are not the judge and the jury. We ain't gonna judge Chris Brown. And this why I say that about R. Kelly too. I ain't the judge nor the jury.
That's what I'm saying.
Besides
that, I think I would do Chris Brown as my favorite R&B artist right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have one, to be honest.
It's so hard for me. I'm such an R&B person, like
it's really hard. Yeah.
I don't know. Should I go old school? Keep it new school? I'm just gonna go ahead and say R. Kelly because he gives me a little bit of both. He's like a musical genius, like I wanted to say Jodeci, Jagged Edge, but they don't give me that.
They don't give you that.
They don't give you the
They don't give you
Devontae always gave me the even before I knew what a was. But you know,
Oh well,
in his
yeah,
crackhead ways now.
you
I'm not
no,
really.
you speak for yourself with that one. All right, he ain't give you no
He a
E
little
for none of
crackhead now. Like I
that.
can't. Still, nonetheless, good music in an era where there wasn't that type of music, or it didn't come from them type of people. It didn't come from the rough, you know, bad boy type. That type of music came from somebody that looked like Keith Sweat, maybe, you know, in that era. It's hard to say what's my favorite R&B artist. I was born in the 80s. Like, do I have a group? Yeah, it's
artists. You know.
I'm gonna just go with R. Kelly since he hits all three generations.
True. As an artist.
As an
artist, you got
definitely got to put as an artist.
Because I need to. Just like I did.
As an artist, as a performer, he really does top the charts. As a writer, a producer. I mean, that's the only person I could really think of too is R. Kelly.
For me, currently, right now I listen to a lot of Trey. I listen to a lot of Neo. I love Breezy. But if I had to pick one,
we all born in the 80s. How do we pick? Like,
yeah, and that's just right now. As far as all time, like, because Mike was more pop. R. Kelly was the man as an artist. Tevin Campbell had hits. Like anytime you saw on Tevin Campbell right now, everybody was like, "Oh snap!" You know, so you get that feeling.
I don't get that feeling.
So hold on, wait. Let me.
I feel like there are classic songs that doesn't.
Yeah, he had maybe about one hit.
Yeah,
he had two. He had two.
Song doesn't make me feel.
I like Charlie Wilson too.
Right, I wouldn't say he's a favorite, but I'm just saying like he has like anytime you play Can We Talk, whatever you're doing, you're just like, oh snap, and you know, you start singing. I mean, no matter despite what you're doing, you're having a bad day. As soon as that song come on, you want it. Yes. But yeah, I guess so my favorite artist right now, I guess I'll go with Trey as of right now. My favorite artist right now.
He gives off R. Kelly vibes, so I understand why you would go with Trey. Yeah.
I
can see that. Yeah. I also like Neo too, though. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I love
take him completely out because Neo writes music that we still sing.
Yeah,
he might not
absolutely
take him out,
but I love him as a writer. I love him as a song producer. Like if you were gonna take Neo in general, like the whole thing, not just the artist. Then yeah, I guess I would like Neo too, because he's like writing for Beyonce and writing for, you know what I mean? So I guess him too. But when you say artists, I didn't consider like them being producers and songwriters and stuff. I completely only thought of them being performers. So
got you. Right. Now it's I have a funny story on how I found out about Neo. Like you might know the story. So one day, coming from dance practice, and one of the guys from the team, he left Neo's brand new CD at practice. So he's like, "Oh, I left it." I'm like, "All right, I'll grab it and I'll bring it to practice next day." So now this is back when we had CD players, when you know we had a big CD player, you put them in your pocket. Yeah, it was those days. So I'm on a bus and I'm like, I never heard this guy Neo. I'm like, I ain't got enough to listen to. Let me listen to it. And when I tell you, I listened to that whole album on the way home. And I was like, yo, this guy good. so from that point on, I was just, Neo has been one of my favorites from that point on.
From that point on, you was a fan.
Yeah, that was a man. Like, and the fact that you can listen to that in my own words from song 1 to song 13, and I skip not one song, that's big for me. Cause it's rare that I have albums I can do that to, and that's one of them I can do that to.
That's how Trey's first album is. Can play the whole album and not want to skip a song. That's how Chris Brown's first album is.
I was gonna say that's how
play the whole. That's how Mario, his first album is like that. Child, I heard Two Train. Whoa.
I'm trying.
With that negativity.
No. I'm just trying to remember if I heard his album. Trust me, braid my hair and all that stuff. I know the singles, but I don't think I've heard his whole album.
I love that 2 Train album. That 2 Train album good. When he said, "Meet me
I'm trying to see. Now Chris Brown, I was able to do that with his albums too until he came
Yeah,
up until he had the
album.
40 songs albums, and I'm like, all right, Chris, I don't know if I
Yeah, I
can
couldn't listen
40
to it
songs
all.
now.
But if you stopped and then started again, you would realize that
Okay.
you know every song. Just so you know.
Okay,
Just so you
yeah,
know.
because
Like
this in
spend
one
a day
sitting.
and do like 1 to 13, and then do 13 to 26 the next day.
Yeah, that's how I had to do it.
Definitely got to break it down.
You got to break it
It's
up
too-
a little
Yeah.
bit, but it's still a dope album. But
Yeah, it
You
is.
do got to break it up a little bit for sure.
Definitely got some good songs on his albums.
I do like that.
All right, so now, what will be your favorite R&B song right now?
This is really hard.
I know.
Right now?
Right now.
Just right now, right? Like it has to be current.
Current.
Like right now.
Well, I mean, it could be current, or it could be, something you can always listen to. Like, I feel like hearing a nice R&B song and just.
I got a
but it's hard.
90s playlist.
All right, so let's do top
like
5.
If it's a song that's current right now on the radio, that's one thing. But I got a whole 90s playlist that I play.
I don't even listen to the radio. Like Pandora's forever on.
All right, so let's do top 5. Okay. We'll do top 5.
I can't even do top 5.
I could do top 5.
Okay.
You can do 10?
What? That's too much. That's obsessive.
Yeah, it is. But
you just gotta run her whole playlist down, huh?
Hey, you got a whole 90 playlist.
In the group chat.
Got you.
In the chat.
Right. Said R&B? Is there really any real R&B out there right now? Like
that's real hard.
5? I don't really listen to 5. I like
Okay, there's
I do like some of the Summer Walker songs. Like you know, you could throw that Summer Walker in there, depending on my vibe, if I lit up or not,
Yeah,
depending on my mood.
Beyonce,
I do like Vito, his new song. I think it's come. You got
it. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard that from you. I listened to it.
And I'm definitely a big fan of. I know I'm gonna say her name wrong because I always say this girl named Janoki, Janae.
Gina Aiko.
Her name Janoki to me. I don't know why. I was like, that girl Janoki. My friend was like, who the fuck is Janoki? You know, Janae. Janoki, whatever her name is. What's it?
Janae.
I pretty much like I pretty much like her whole album.
I do like her whole
it's a very good album.
Like
but that's of today's R&B for me. I really don't listen to a lot of old school unless I'm on my Pandora. I already have playlists picked out. I picked one thing and I don't really listen to it anymore because I'm trying to stay current. Because when you go to a lot of these clubs and stuff like that, they're not going to play that stuff anymore. I've noticed that my type of music has faded out. Yeah. It used to be you could go to the club and they like, what's your zodiac sign? I can't hear y'all. And they start bumping into the faith and that shit is done. It's no more of that. It's all and it's all new shit. And if you do hear that type of music, the lights is coming on because it's time to fucking go. Like,
I'm not gonna hold you. That not Janoki, but the Janae Aiko. That song Fairy Tale. I'll keep it PG for the viewers, but
yeah.
When I first heard that song, I'm like, oh, it has a nice little melody. And then as I started hearing, I'm like, wait a minute, time out. Like, what are you? I was like, wait, did she just say that? Like, and then you would look at her, you'd be like, you're so innocent. Like,
such a little thing.
Yeah,
look like a little butterfly coming from that.
But what makes it worse is if you guys seen the video, watching the video, you'd be like, you're just dancing like everything's cool, like you're not
you didn't just say what you said,
right? It's like
yeah. Like, even some of her songs with Big Sean, I'm like, okay, Big Sean, 9 times. Okay, Big Sean. All right, Big Sean. Tiger ain't got shit on you. Like, okay, now I see why y'all always breaking up and getting back together. It all makes sense now. 9 fucking times. Like, all right.
If I had to pick R&B songs, though, I do have a lot of Beyonce on my R&B list.
Okay.
I want to be a fan so bad. I think I'm just gonna go on and jump on a bandwagon. I'm just jump on and stop pulling back. Cause I do love her shows. Like when she, got her little performances, I want to see it. I'm like, either I know I can't get tickets. That's impossible. Guess I'll wait for it to come on live like this. Like,
yeah, I do have a lot of Beyonce, but I also really have a lot of old school music on my night. Like in my car, I'm playing like Brandy's, Monica's, the like the old school stuff. So that's mostly my thing. So
okay. Jazz, what you got? Top 5.
I don't know. Beyonce would definitely be in there. I like some Ariana Grande as well, so she might be up there.
She R&B. Would you consider?
I guess that's like pop.
Well,
no,
that's true. That's pop.
And not
that's
because
pop.
she's
That's
white.
pop.
I wasn't trying to be.
No, she.
No. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not because she's pop. Yeah. Not because she's white. Honestly, is she white?
I didn't know if you.
Is she Spanish?
No.
I think she's Spanish.
I think she's Spanish. No.
Selena Gomez, I know she's Mexican. I know, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's a
little. Yeah, but Selena's definitely pop.
I'm not sure, so I don't want to.
But even Jennifer Lopez, wouldn't Jennifer Lopez be considered pop instead of R&B?
She's pop.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody?
I
Maybe
think so.
a little hip hop.
But definitely not R&B.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And I rep her. I love J-Lo.
Right.
Probably Trey Songz would be in there somewhere. Yeah, that's about it. I'm like Cece. Like the current R&B songs don't really.
Yeah.
They don't
like
really
I listen to a little Kelly Price still. I listen to Brandy, like you said.
All right, Gifted. What you got? Gifted top 5.
I don't really have like no current. I'm not really in. I'm like y'all. I don't really listen to the current. I listen to it if I'm listening to it on the radio and it'd be nice music, but I'm not a fan to the point where I even know what I be listening to. It's kind of weird. I know the songs if I hear them and they be good songs, but I don't really know the artists. Artists.
I love her. I love her.
Yeah, she's good.
Her, I like her.
Oh yeah, her.
I like her.
I got her, but I love her.
I like her.
So I'm gonna throw some songs out there that I currently listen to, and they're actually new songs, and you guys may like them. So the song that Ashanti and Keisha Cole debuted during the Versus battle, I think Ashanti's is called 235. That song I love that song. Keisha Cole's song, I Don't Love You, I Don't Want to Love You, something like that. I like that. Jacquees, before he claimed to be the king of R&B, I was really, rocking him. Repping him, pause. I wasn't rocking him.
I think we're gonna let Jacquees slide with that. He made no comment about it after. Maybe we should let it go. But his song, he has a song called Play the Field, and he has a song called Fact or Fiction. Love those songs. And Inside.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Inside with Trey. Yeah, that's Inside is hot too. That his whole first album is pretty.
And the one with Jagged Edge. It's not bad.
Yeah. What else? What else am I listening to? Trey Songz's new album that a lot of people didn't know about. Circles is bad. I mean, it's nice. I think he has a song called All Is Love or something like that. That's pretty cool. And I think he has a song with his son or his daughter. That's nice too. As far as all time, I don't know if I can pick a top 5 song of all time. That's hard.
That's being a DJ, right?
Yeah, and then I love R&B as all I listen to. I've been labeled as the Prince of R&B. I've been labeled Pretty Boy R&B. So yeah, I can't. But I have another fun one for y'all. This should be pretty easy. Top 5 performers of all time.
I just go and throw Beyonce right in there. Like
we're gonna throw Beyonce.
Chris Brown in there. Like
Chris Brown.
Could throw Ciara ass in there. No, she'll go last.
Oh, see.
You could throw J-Lo ass last. Definitely
so would you put Usher in this?
That's why I said she got to go last. There's more than 5. Definitely, Usher can go at the top 3.
Yeah.
Can't
sure.
that boy been around since the 90s. Like,
But
why
but then,
not?
but then again, you also got Mike. Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna say you can
That's
throw Mike
different.
in
You
there.
said top 5. You didn't say anything about king level. That's a
no.
different.
also,
That's a
Mike is
king.
different plateau. Okay,
He goes up there with Prince and them. Like, we're not gonna put him with these
okay.
sun workers. You shitting me? Like, not gonna put him with them. I'm sorry. Excuse my references. In Black History Month, I be coming up with all these terms. I know my ancestors gonna get me one day.
That's funny.
Alright,
When I was getting on a
alright.
plane on first class, I had to call them people sun workers.
All right, so we got Usher, we got Chris Brown, we got Beyonce, we got
We do J Lo
Ciara.
in there, even though she's last.
J-Lo, Ciara. Will we add Rihanna
We
to
can
this mix?
put Tiana Taylor.
Oh, I love Tiana Taylor.
Okay, Tiana Taylor.
And she's such a good performer.
What about
Yeah.
what about Rihanna? No?
She be giving out lazy ass performances, and I think because she thinks she a baddie, she could do that. I'm not ant when I see her. I'm not, and I used to be because I like
you said performers. Like you said,
she's not even
music,
a good performer. No funny
she's
shit.
Not a good performer at all.
Cardi B give me more when she performing, and it's sick like to see that.
So all right, so what about Mr. Choreographer himself, Omarion?
Wait. You said R&B. You said performance. What about Missy Elliott? Every fucking song.
Oh, I love
every fucking show.
But we
since the 90s. Sis keep a lot of dancers employed, honey. She keep a lot of dancers employed. You can't. Honestly, she gotta. I don't know. Maybe we gotta take her out and put her on king level because
Well, because that music makes you lose control. Yeah, that has made me lose a lot of sleep.
Make you lose control. Are you shitting me? No. First of all, she's been giving out top performances.
No. What I'm saying is that song, "Music Makes You Lose Control," has made me lose a lot of sleep. Lex knows why.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can perform that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
But definitely, I don't even think I want to put her in my top 5 performers. I think she belongs on king level. I'm not trying to be funny. It's like every song she comes out with. It's every song. It's not just one song. And then you got to see her challenges. Like, people was like really out here recreating. First of all, I'm mad a lot of this generation didn't even know who Missy Elliott was.
Well, that's true. Well, I mean, but the thing about it is Missy hasn't really come out with stuff for her own as of lately. You know what I'm saying? She's been helping this person. Like, a lot of people don't even know who Timbaland is. If they don't know Missy, they definitely not going to know Timbaland is. And Timbaland is more of a behind the scenes guy. So because when we were younger, every time Timbaland came out with a new beat, like, oh, that joint is hot. You know what I'm saying? So because they're not really active, like they don't really know. Like, I had a conversation with my little brother the other day. He said he didn't like Jay-Z, not because he didn't know who he was. He just didn't listen to Jay. And I'm like, are you crazy? Yeah, he's like, oh, no. Yeah. So he was literally on some.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, but he the reason he didn't like him is because he thought everything was like bubblegum, and I'm like, nah. So I had to let him listen to some real Jay. He's like, oh, Jay-Z nice. I'm like, I'm trying to tell you. That's why I'm like, don't ever say Jay-Z.
That's your fault. Yeah, you were supposed to educate him music wise.
I be trying, but then it's like
they don't want to hear it.
Yeah, his favorite artist is A Boogie, so I'm like, okay, I guess. But he's an A Boogie Meek Mill fan, but I'm like, if you're gonna like Meek, you gotta like Jay at some point. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so
they look up to Jay.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so what's your favorite love movie?
I have way too many love movies.
Yeah, y'all ladies should have a lot. Yeah.
I have a lot of love movies. Love and Basketball.
Yeah. Yeah. That's mine.
That's obvious, right?
Right.
Brown Sugar. All of those. Love Jones.
All of
those love movies. I will watch them.
Right.
They're mad old though, but I was still.
Why did I get married? Is that really a?
What
not a love movie though.
I mean, it kind of has some learning things in it,
No learning curve.
People was talking, it really is about love. It shows you different sides of love, toxic, hidden,
getting over stuff because
getting over.
of...
I think that's people's biggest barriers. It's that getting over shit.
Facts.
Biggest barrier. Keep it with you.
But yeah,
Bring
I
it up
love
in an
all of
argument. But
I like the movie Star.
Jason Lyric.
Stars. Oh.
Okay.
What other love movies?
What's it, that movie? What was it? Not that movie with Adam Sandler. I forgot the name of it. When he was with Jennifer Aniston, and he had
Wally?
her play. No, it wasn't that. It was a movie where he basically was supposed to, huh?
They pretend they was married.
Yeah, and
she
then,
played his wife, and she was his dental assistant.
Right, and then they had the kids involved, and
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore. Yeah, I thought that's a generic. Yeah, Drew Barrymore. Yeah, and yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess that's the first thing that came to my head. So yeah, that movie is pretty dope. I also like what was it? I can't think of these movies, but yeah, Love and Basketball is definitely. Jason Lyric was also. Was that considered love, or was it like more of a?
I don't know. I could have sworn it was like a love movie. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Yeah, because when what's his name got shot, and you would consider a love movie.
Yeah, he chose his girl over everybody else, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess he chose love. So yeah, I guess
chose love.
Oh! You know what I just finished seeing the other day, and I was like, why am I even watching this movie? It's so bad. That Christina Milian and Nick Cannon.
Love Don't Cost a Thing.
I like that.
Oh,
yo,
fucking horrible.
It's so corny, but I like it.
As soon as she was about to say it, I was like this.
And I watched it, and I was like, this is such bad acting.
It's so bad.
On both parts.
Well,
I mean,
I had my reasons watching it. Yeah,
I watched it anyway, but like it's so bad acting.
I think I like the storyline. I think that's what it is. It's the
storyline for me too. Like, he's a nerd, he gets the girl.
Yeah, and for me, it was for Christina Milian. That's the only reason I really watched it, because if she wasn't in it, I probably.
In that movie.
Yeah, she is.
Movie, though, but the acting is so bad.
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah. So.
Wait, hold on. Is Think Like a Man a love movie? Because they all find love at the end. Did you notice that they all find love? It's like
I think it's like one of them learning love movies. Like
it's like a learned love.
Yeah, okay.
It shows you it shows you the regular, the up, the down.
Kind of like back to normal. We were just talking about like why did I get married or something like that. Yeah,
they got like some type of lesson in it. Some type of It's like they try to modern. It's like the real world, like how it really goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, makes sense.
Yeah, so I like that movie too, but that's all I could think of.
Okay. All right. So, next question. Is Valentine's Day for love and couples or for anyone?
Honestly, it's for anyone. You could, friends can be each other Valentines, You can be your mother's Valentine's. You can be your father's Valentine. You can be your kid's Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
You can just be spontaneous and get your neighbor something, because you see she been by herself for 30-something years. Nobody want her, so you just gonna go on nice and be,
Exactly. Or you could be your own Valentine and buy yourself a gift, order some food in, watch whatever movie you want to watch, and live your life and be loved. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Valentine's Day,
not just
love. It's all about love.
I don't think it has to have a preference to be, it don't need to be involved to be a Valentine. You can be friends and still be each other's Valentines.
Exactly.
Right.
All right, facts.
Okay. So the term friend in time, would you define the word friend in time?
I don't know what that means.
So a friend that's your Valentine?
That's it? Like that's really what that is?
I don't know. I ain't never heard that before.
Me neither. And is this of the opposite sex? Is it like I need more context?
All right. So
what is it?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys the definition, because this is definitely off topic, but I heard this term and I wanted to Google this, figure out what it is. So, and I guess you ladies may be able to use this. So, a friend-in-time is your Valentine, but non-sexual and in love way.
But it could
So
be of any sex. It could be of the opposite sex or of the same sex.
Yeah, it didn't specify. So now the example is, do you have a Valentine? No, but my friend Joe is my friend in time.
So that sounds like you got friend zone, and that's your Valentine.
And she wants to be very clear with you that even though you bought me flowers and candy, you ain't getting it. That's what she wanted to make sure. That's what it sounds like. Okay?
Disrespectful right there.
Like no matter what you buy, you in the friend zone for sure. You ain't
right. So don't ask me for no kiss. Don't. I may give you a hug, but you ain't get no kiss.
Thank you so much. That's but we have some like girls. We have Galentine days where we like girls and we go to brunch and stuff like that. Like I have one of those set up next week or whatever where we're doing Galentine's Day
in Queens. Is that in Queens?
And so it's a Galentine's, but I've never heard of Friend-in-Time. But yeah, I would assume
Friend-in-Time,
the same thing. So
I heard Galentine, never Friend-in-Time.
Yeah, Galentine, but I've heard.
It sounds like Joe getting used, to be honest. So just saying.
Joe is just there just for the ride.
Joe getting used.
Yeah, I feel bad for little Joe.
But you get no benefits.
No benefits.
No boyfriend.
Friend zone. No matter what you buy, you friend zone.
Word. No Facebook posts. No social media posts. No mention.
I ain't taking no picture with you.
Don't post it.
Right. That sounds worse than being the. Listen. That sounds worse than being the side piece, to be honest.
Yeah. These side pieces know their some side pieces know their role.
You just gotta make it very clear. Friend-in-time.
So ladies, there you go. If you have a guy that you just like, no, you're my friend-in-time. I mean, they may not feel happy about it, but there you go.
That's just rude. I ain't gonna do nobody like that. That's rude.
So you just be like, yeah, you can buy Valentine. And then your mind, you're saying Friend-in-time anyway. So you might as well.
I'll say that
pretty much.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I might as well just tell you the truth, friend.
I feel like you might not like me for that day, but you still respect me.
I like the concept. I like the concept of Friend-in-time. I like the concept. I mean, you can have more. That means you can have more than one.
Of course, you like it.
Which is true.
I mean,
of course, that is something I expect, right? Like you think about it.
As I said, now imagine somebody like me and him. It kind of worked itself out. I'm honest. He get his cake and eat it too.
Everybody wins.
Everybody's winning.
Valentine, you can only have one. Friend-in-time, you can have multiple.
That's not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, but it's not. But it's non-sexual, non-like though. Yeah. So you have a lot of friends that's non-sexual.
But the Friend-in-time can turn into a Valentine. Well, yeah. And then that Friend-in-time, it could turn, everything can be sexual and all that extra stuff.
Well,
that's the icebreaker.
So
that's the icebreaker.
So he could.
That's the icebreaker.
Right. He gonna Friend-in-time it to the last minute. Like, all right, well, it's like 12 o'clock. I mean, 11:59. You might as well just convert to Valentine.
Like can I be your Valentine now?
Right.
I just showed you. Can I be your Valentine now?
Like the promotion.
That's funny. Friend-in-time. I like that. Friend-in-time.
All right.
Friend-in-time.
So, last question. If you can clone yourself into the opposite sex, what would you do for yourself to make it the perfect Valentine's Day?
I am so unromantic, so it's gonna be still regular. Like I don't
regular.
Really?
It's still good. I don't got that type of pizzazz. Like I don't know if it was the opposite of me. I probably had some thugged out girl still. Like She probably like all these fucking rose petals. Boy, you ain't have to, who gonna clean this shit up after? Like,
so basically, like if you was to, so in your case, let's say if you was to be cloning to a guy, but you're taking yourself out, what would you do for yourself?
shit. So just here, baby. Here's the cash, honey. I don't know what the Here's the money. Because I'm picky. I'm very, very picky.
Oh, you just want me to give up the cash or give you the credit card? Like, here you go.
I take all forms of payment. You gotta see the other lives. She takes all forms of payments. Even EBT, bring that here, baby. I'll take that. I turn that EBT out at Walmart. You shitting me? Like, but I'm. You know what it is? I have a very weird taste. I like all kinds of stuff. I still wear Jordans for Christ's sakes. Like, it could be a Jordan, it could be a Gucci sneaker, it could be a Gucci bag, it could be a Louis Vuitton bag. I don't have one specific direction. And the sick part about it, I still want it all. So a person like me, I give cash. Like, you pick what you want. I don't want to get the wrong gift. So it's messed up because it's like, I like gifts. I want to unwrap something one day. Like, oh wow. But it's still hard to. People ask me all the time, birthday coming up next month. Yo, see what you want for your birthday. I don't know. I don't know. Everything. Where you want to go? I don't know.
Everywhere.
Everything. Like, I want to go everywhere. Right. And I may come off very expensive, but the expensive stuff I tend to get myself. Honestly speaking, the expensive I really do get myself. I don't ask nobody to buy me $1,000 sneakers. No, I buy myself. Like, so it's kind of hard to throw out there. Yeah. So I would just give me cash. That's it. Like, I don't know.
Okay, Lex, what about you, Lex?
If I was to do it, I would do the same thing that I've always wanted, which is the little things for me. So if I was a guy giving myself a gift and they knew me well enough, it is you're making a card, you're writing down how you feel, you're buying me lilies because that's my favorite flower. You're surprised. Like, I love I want you to make me breakfast. I want you to make it yourself. I don't want you to buy it. I would love for you to make me breakfast. Even if it's simple, like, I love the most simplest of things in the, like, go take my car to the car wash and get it detailed.
Baby.
You see how she lit up when she said
Oh my God.
Baby, you should see my car outside right now. It's unrecognizable. Like,
that's my car. Like, I promise you, it is the simplest of things. So if I was to do it, I would do the same thing. And if they knew me well enough, they would know I don't need the Gucci. I'm not going to say I don't want the Gucci. I'm just saying I just don't need it. Like, I don't need it for you to tell me that you love me. I need those things to tell me that you love me. If you want to splash a little sprinkles of Gucci on there, you could do that.
You the fucking man.
Yeah. Sprinkle it on. You could, but I don't really need it, to do that. I would do the same things that I do as a woman if I was a man. So it'd be the same thing.
Got you. Okay. Jazz?
I agree. Kind of like, I just want the simple stuff. Like, the way I feel about Valentine's Day is like, it's just one day. Like, you should be showing me you love me every day. All 365 days that I'm with you. All year round, you should be showing me I love you. So when Valentine's Day come, I'm not looking for no extravagant stuff, Like, just do simple.
You don't have to go big if you do it all the time.
You don't have to go big if you're doing it all the time. And like, and I mean, if you can't afford to do it all the time, then that's too. Like, but don't.
What the fuck can't afford?
I've been in relationships where it's like Valentine's Day is like, oh my gosh, we about to go on a limo ride. We about to do this. Look at the hotel, and I'm like, you spent all that money. You didn't even have to. I would have been cool with like we going to the house, cooking something. And just chilling all weekend. Like,
I'm cooking something. Said
that
wrong.
Yeah. No, not me.
Yeah, something about when they cook it for you, you like, damn, this shit tastes good. But I'm gonna tell him it's alright.
Damn.
Why wouldn't you just praise him if it tastes good?
I want him to keep doing it so he can improve his skills, so it can be better. Like, bitch.
But if it's alright, but you think it's bomb, when he changes it and it tastes worse than it did the first time, then what you gonna say then?
Oh, that's very true.
No, that's why I said it was alright. Like, it was alright, thank you.
Yeah, but he wants to get better.
I do it better. He gonna like, what I need to change? Like, don't change the seasoning. And don't overcook it. It was all right, but it's just that I do it better.
You just gonna make it. You just gonna make it be that you the best. That's all.
Yeah, like so he could be like,
She
all
not
right,
gonna
well,
give
watch
him an
next
A+.
week. I'm gonna make that shit bomb. Yeah, you fucking do that shit. You make it bomb.
So
You
you're
do
not gonna
it.
give him an A+. You just gonna give him an A. You
Just the A. That's it. Because I still do it better.
You're not
Right.
gonna sprinkle it on there.
Hell no. I never sprinkle shit on nothing.
Get
no
you gonna
sprinkles
mess
from
with
Steve.
you gonna mess with his competitive spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
It's more about him being competitive. Like I want him to be it. Like, yo, watch. Baby, next week Sunday, you getting brunch in bed. What? Who getting brunch? You want me to go dust the dust off the tray, the bed tray? I'll get that out for you. I'll leave it out on Saturday on the counter for you.
No, don't even say it. Just leave it out. Just like
it's out
you
there,
said.
baby.
So I
put the good cans out there for you today. I got the griddle off the top shelf if you needed it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
Champagne in there for the mimosas.
He gonna be like, where did this come from? You said
you was gonna top my shit. That's how you top it. That's going.
All right, so Gifted. So for us, it's a little different because what would you do? You know what I'm saying? So for us, the question will be, what would we do for a woman to make the perfect Valentine's Day?
But the question was the Jay.
Why do it got to be like that?
If you were a woman giving yourself a gift. Gifted, if you were a woman giving Gifted a gift, if you were giving yourself a gift or doing something for yourself, what would it be? If you were a woman, like what would a woman do for you then?
What would you want a woman to do for you?
Well, personally, for me, honestly, okay. So me personally, I mean, I prefer to provide for my woman. I wouldn't want them to do anything for me. You know what I'm saying?
He's a provider, ladies. He's a provider.
So for Valentine's Day, I don't want you to do anything for me because I don't want anything from, you know what I'm saying? It's for me, Valentine's Day is for you ladies. So, that's the topic we didn't talk about. Okay, so for me, Valentine's Day is for you ladies. So my thing is,
he's an Aries. He want to be surprised, y'all.
I don't want to be surprised, but I do want I want to provide. So I wouldn't want you to do anything. I wouldn't want to. My satisfaction would be the satisfaction on your face when I do for you and provide and gift and do everything I do for you on Valentine's Day. That would be my satisfaction and my gift, honestly.
Okay. Gifted.
Yeah, Gifted. So if you was a woman,
I could clone myself. If I could clone myself and become a woman and buy myself or do something for myself as a gift, I would probably, I'm a good listener, so I would listen to myself. First of all, women, you gotta know your man, you gotta listen to your man. So I would probably get me a LLC. I probably would get a logo made for the LLC, and give myself a boost or a quick little start on anything that I've been talking about previously before Valentine's Day. So if I was, that would be a good Valentine's Day. That's what I would do for myself if I was a woman, and that would be a good gift to myself. If a woman know me, she listen to me, she hear me giving these good ideas, and whatever ideas that I'm throwing out there, just help me make it manifest.
It kind of sounds like you're directly talking to somebody, like telling somebody, like, "Hey, listen, for Valentine's Day, this is what I want." So
he wants the cash to start a business, sis. He wants the cash to start a business, sis. Give him the cash. Unless you know his social, you could do it for him. Did the social?
You said if I was a clone, So
no, you're right.
What I would do for myself.
You're not wrong.
No, you're right. All right.
Very detailed.
No. We just trying to help her out. That's all.
Yeah. Just in case she ain't here, just in case she ain't hear you, we trying to, put a debug in her ear.
To start a business. Want the cash to
Listen
get
to
an
him.
E&I number in the LLC.
Listen
Google
to him.
He'll take a late gift, birthday and all. He ain't stressing.
He
He
will
like,
take that in a month. He will take that gift at any time.
everybody get their taxes next month. Their thing is next month too. There's no such thing as a late gift.
There's
You
no
got to
such
gift
thing.
it.
Make it happen. Like,
Right.
this is what you're doing. We get it. We get it. We
Not
get it.
hard.
We got
get
you, Gifty. We got you. All right. So this is the last question because I don't know how I missed the question. So is Valentine's Day for both sexes or is it just for women? And if so, why?
Depends on where you're from.
I was gonna say it depends on how you have been, kind of the way you view Valentine's Day, because everybody's so different. But for me, I've always gotten my significant other a Valentine's Day gift. Every time, it never fails. He gets a gift and I get a gift. It's just a different gift. Like, it's a different gift because I'm not gonna get him flowers, right? Like, I don't get to do that. But the question that goes along with this, right? Like, goes intertwined with this, right? You know how, like, we give gifts, right? Like, I give an actual gift, but a significant other of mine once said to me, like, sex is not a gift.
So, girl, that's Tuesday topic. That was Tuesday's.
Right? Like, do you do that? Like, is that the gift for them then? Like, do you give it to them as the gift? Or like, but I do believe that everybody would deserve a gift. But yeah. I think it's for both.
I mean, okay. See?
Should
I go back?
I think Valentine's Day is for both people, both men and women. I think there should be gift exchange. If it was a topic of, yeah, babe, I'm gonna get you something for Valentine's Day. See, couples be fronting. Don't believe that Facebook hype. Them motherfuckers prearranged them goddamn gifts before they put them shits on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, don't believe the hype. She told her nigga what she wanted. He told her what he wanted. They just coming up here. No. Them shits was prearranged. Do I feel like should it be for both? Yes. Now, ladies, like, some men don't want a gift. Some men just want you to be happy with your gift. Jay's example. And as many guys like him, I actually know some men like him. You get them a gift, they're not excited. They like to see your expressions when they give you your gift. Yeah. Now, I still say do something. I still say give a gift. I still say cook him dinner, romance him, bromance. I don't know how to say it, but I'm the least romantic person in the world. I ain't gonna hold you. It's not in C. Like, I don't possess it. But I still say, ladies, you still gotta do something. You gotta still give a gift. He probably needs some polo boxes. He probably needs some polo, some Nike socks. If you know your man, you know what to get him. You know what he like. That shit.
And you know what he needs. So
you know what he needs. Like I said, some men, that little detail, some men don't see that little detail, like socks, boxes, undershirts, soap in their house. Go buy him some food for his house, sis. You got them goddamn stamps. Shouldn't he? Go and spend them things at the Walmart and stock that man's crib. Stock the bachelor pad. Shouldn't me? He need a garbage can. He got that little bag on the goddamn cabinet door. He need things. Like, come on now. Y'all know men ain't out there buying that type of stuff. Go on, buy him a throw rug.
Oh my.
Buy him a new bed sheet set. Since you be over there spending like, you know he need that shit.
You're not wrong.
He right.
Go on, do that man laundry. Go on to clean his house before you cook him some damn dinner. It's mad things you can do. It doesn't have to be an actual gift you bought, especially if you know your man is not that type. You can go to Walmart while he at work. He can like, babe, I know I ain't had no cups in this cabinet. What you do now? I'm tired of drinking out of paper. I like glasses. I'm a woman. I like a glass. I need a real glass. You know, like
tired of sipping my wine in this
in this paper cup. Like, it's cool and all this. We have to throw it away after.
No more.
Right.
I got that plastic bag on the cabinet you talking about. So you're right.
That's what I said. It's the bachelor bag. Damn, long as you can throw the trash away. It's the bachelor bag. Don't care about that. I just feel like if he's that type of man, he needs a garbage. And he needs one in the bathroom too, sis. Don't you put one for the kitchen? You know they want in the damn bathroom.
You know they want in the bathroom.
I got him
Ain't your
everywhere else.
shower
LLC
curtain?
and
He don't
garbage
give
can.
a fuck about the shower curtains, sis. He don't care. Only thing he care about is
That's
me touching
funny.
his
That's
skin in the
funny.
shower. That's all he
Oh
cares about.
man.
As long as it don't touch his skin in the shower.
Wow.
Don't let it touch your skin.
Child, that shit
Right.
touch-
I guess this.
But I just feel like it's other ways you can still
I
give a
mean, but to
gift.
answer your
It doesn't have
question,
to
Lex, to
be
be honest with you,
something
like for years, and it's crazy. Like when I was in a long-term relationship, like for years, like sex was my Valentine's Day gift, and I never thought like, and I didn't see none of it, until one year, I actually got an actual gift. Like I got like a couple pair of basketball shorts. I'm like, oh snap! Like wait a minute, time out for me, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh wow, it caught me off guard because again, I
It
never
literally
expected.
catches most men off guard.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I typically don't expect nothing, but yeah, I mean, like I said, to me, for years, sex has been the gift. But so when the one and only year that I did get something, it kind of caught me off guard. So
Yeah. And that's usually the gift that women give to men. And they put on lingerie and they're like, Happy Valentine's Day. And you're like,
I didn't get that. It was the same thing.
that's what Future said. You dressed it up and make it real for him. Like,
nah.
That gotta be the quote he was talking about. Dress it up and make it real for me. Oh yeah, you want me to throw the lingerie on?
That's the gift. Like
Nah,
most women would
the
do.
lingerie.
I'm gonna buy this lingerie.
Throw the lingerie on.
But I mean, I don't really think that's a gift. But all right. I mean,
I don't think that's a gift. That's shit, girl. You know what that coochie like? Like
he got that the day before. Like he's already had it the day before yesterday or whatever day. Like it wasn't like he never had that before. Maybe he wasn't dressed up.
Didn't even change the setting. Not at the hotel, the motel. It's the room, sis. It's the crib. Like,
and it's the same sheets.
It's spontaneous. Like, yo, babe, I'm gonna take you somewhere. You ain't take him to that secluded spot that you drive past all the time.
Exactly.
You have to do it in the back seat. I mean, just saying, like, surprise that man if you're gonna give him the gift of the gift that he
just that. Yeah,
like,
if it's just that.
Change it up.
Spice it
Bring
up.
some weed in the car. Make him want to do that crazy shit. I don't fucking know. Like,
yeah, it's gotta be a little.
He might not do drugs
every other time.
Like, I got the cups in the Henny. But here, take a shot. Loosen up. Some niggas are boring. Like, yeah, take a shot or two. Boring. Like, But I don't think that's a gift. I don't think people should be giving out coochie as a gift. I think it's so much other things you could do.
Small things.
And I think you got time. You got 14 days if you start from the month of February. You got 14 days to get it together.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, honestly,
14 days to listen to them, to figure it out.
I mean, and honestly, I am. Well, I don't want to say I'm last minute, but for the most part,
I'm last minute.
Planning until like February anyway. So
I'm last minute.
Yeah,
to the day. Probably the day before.
I mean, wait. I take that back. If I'm really feeling the person, I want to go all out. Then I'll start putting this stuff, my plan together. But I won't start really moving until like February. But
you already planned it out a little bit.
Yeah, kind of right. Everything's
in my head. You know what you're doing, whatever. But even if you were last minute, if you know your person, Target is open at 7 a.m. Like
they close at 10
to get around making sure that your significant other feels loved on that day. So I refuse to.
Even if you ordered it the day before, even if you ordered it the day of, you got 2 hours to pick it up.
You could still make it work. So it's like that is not a good enough excuse that it's last minute, because you could do it the same day and still, put the effort in. It's all about effort.
So I'll give y'all. All right. So I may be breaking the third wall here. If my ex is watching this, which she probably won't. If she finds out, who cares? But what I used to do for Valentine's Day every year. Nah, it's all.
Cece did the same face, like.
But nah, I mean, I'm sure it may. But anyway, I mean, she's happy, whatever. But anyway, so every year,
like I said, I'm gonna show
her. And what I used to do was on Valentine's Day, I used to go to Kmart, and she always loved these. She always loved Big Bears and chocolate. So every year on Valentine's Day, on the day of, I go to Walmart, I go to Kmart, I would get her this huge bear, chocolate, maybe roses, something like that. and that I used to get her this every year. So typically I would pick up from work or whatever the case is. Now it was one year we both was off, and it was kind of hard. So I was like, all right, well I gotta go get it that morning. So so I'm like, Dad, how do I do this with you being home? I was like, yo, I gotta go to the store real quick. I had one of my boys call me like, yo, can you come through real quick? I'm like, hey, babe, I'll be right back. It's like, you leaving on Valentine's? I'm like, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to check something real quick. In the meantime, I'm going to get her bear and her stuff from Kmart like I do every year. So, and I'm doing this on Valentine's Day. So, like y'all said, it's definitely never last minute. And if she does happen to see the show, yes, I got your stuff from Kmart every day on Valentine's Day. You were still happy. So it worked. It worked.
No matter where the fuck you get the shit from, she liked her gift, didn't she?
Where you got it from?
Yeah, gift. You ain't supposed to care where somebody got that shit from.
I don't want her to think I was last minute, but
where the hell she thought her beer was coming from? Mulan? Like,
right, but no, the thing about it. But the thing about it was I had to do it that day because we lived together. So it would be impossible for me to hide it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always did it the day of.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
So yeah.
That make me want to be a different girlfriend next time around. God. I won't do nothing last minute.
I have faith in you, see. I really do. I think you can pull it off.
Thank you.
Huh? What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What?
What happened? Is it my turn?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, his phone was messing up.
Oh
yeah. So what I think I think that Valentine's Day is for any sex. I don't believe that it's for a particular male or female. I believe that it's a day that you maybe express a little more how much you love somebody based off of you actually acting on it. Even if you act on it 364 days a year, you act on it on this particular day. Days to show love. And I also feel like it's based off of a person's love language as well, because we all got different love languages. So like even us 5 people that's on here, I'm just listening. You got some people love languages, maybe gifts. It's just different types of love language. So if your significant other, her love language may not be gifts. Her love language may just be just want to be catered to. So I just think that I think Valentine's Day is for both sexes, and I think when it comes down to what you're doing for your significant other, it's based off the love language. I think everybody's got different love languages.
Okay. Okay. I completely agree.
I feel like it depends on where you're from. Like, I personally think Valentine's Day is for both sexes, but growing up in Ohio, it was Valentine's Day was for the females and Sweetest Day was for the man. So it's like the expectation was the woman get treated on Valentine's Day, and then when Sweetest Day come around, then it's the man's turn.
So what's it called for the men? What's it called?
It's called Sweetest Day. And
Sweetest
so I think,
Day?
Sweetest Day.
What day is that?
It's in like
Ohio.
Yeah, I can't. I feel like it's in maybe. Detroit. What time of year is it usually?
October.
Yeah. So I feel like if it's that way, then you do that.
But I always remember growing up, Valentine's Day being just for the woman. Honest, no sound crazy.
No, yeah.
But even going to school, boys would get you little lollipop, little things. Like it was never really girls going out their way to make sure that man got anything on Valentine's Day. I honestly don't even know when that started. I'm being honest, like.
That's very true.
It was usually men coming home with flowers. It wasn't. I don't think it was actually meant to be a big day. I don't even think that day was meant for big gifts. Honestly, I think it was meant for the little things. I don't remember back in the day growing up, my grandfather getting my grandmother big gifts. It was probably something small. Or if you was that guy with that bag, you was coming home with the diamonds. You was coming home. But I feel like guys who bought their women diamonds probably on Valentine's Day
was doing it all year
diamonds or because it was Thursday. Like, you know, just because saying it depends on the household, but I don't really remember Valentine's Day being an equal gift exchange thing.
Yeah, it was very true.
I don't remember that at all. Honestly, it changed probably once I hit high school. I don't even think I got any nothing in high school for Valentine's Day. I think that was the adult me. I honestly think it was the adult C that bought guys something for Valentine's Day. For sure. Valentine's Day was originally for the women. Honestly, I don't know when did it change. I don't know why it changed.
And I don't even know why I decided to get a gift. It wasn't like someone told me that I had to get a gift when I became an adult either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I decided I was going to get my significant other a gift when I was an adult. Because it was never like somebody telling me to get him a gift. And it wasn't like my mom ever did that. That was not.
I didn't see my mom get no man no Valentine's Day gift.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Sister came in the house with furs.
I think it depends on personality, because I think if there's women out there that truly believe that Valentine's Day is.
I got me really over here thinking now. Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with a man getting a gift on Valentine's Day, but I don't remember that being a thing.
Yeah.
But I will. Yeah, I mean that's the truth though. It was probably never a thing, and then over time,
it's like buying a man a gift on Mother's Day.
Well, we have Father's Day that a lot of people just overlook, but
Mother's Day as well.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, and even like you were saying, like back in school, I remember back in going to school, like. On Valentine's Day, I used to like, my girl walking around the school with balloons and, just hype, just happy all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, and again, I've never seen a guy walk around with balloons. So,
not even on his birthday.
Not even on his birthday.
That's what I said. I don't know when the dynamics changed, but something happened and something definitely changed.
I cannot hear her.
Honestly.
Right.
It changed when women became more independent, I believe. That's my perspective.
I don't think that's when it changed. I think it changed when we watched a lot of celebrities do things for their significant others, because it really wasn't.
Social media became more.
It became exactly when social media. Probably when Whitney Houston paid Bobby Brown's child support, I think things just shifted. It changed.
Yeah, that was the moment.
It had to been around that time because
okay.
Yeah, who kind of woman pays a man child support? Don't get me wrong. I paid a nigga child support before. But just the thought, the mentality, y'all wouldn't think Steve would have did that shit, right? See, did that shit. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's not the womanly thing to do. When you hear women, you're not gonna think, she paid that motherfucker's child support. How many fucking kids Bobby Brown had when she paid that child support? Right. Mm-hmm. It wasn't one child she paid for. Like,
I definitely think it's a traditional thing too, though. Like traditionally, if you're a traditional person, you don't get a gift as a man and you just give a gift. Like it's just a traditional thing or whatever. But then
it's the old school way. It's the old school way. You know what I'm saying? Like men were providers, and I think that's what it was. Get your woman something nice because she probably was the stay-at-home mom. Let me show her my love. Let me show her. I think it's the old school way of thinking. That's why I said I'm actually okay with the gift exchange idea. Yeah. Like I think it was probably like that because it was the old school way. Women didn't really work. Women stayed home to get a house.
But now that we have this, we're equals. We make just as much money as them. We own just as much as we are on the same level as you. We can buy you a gift as well.
I agree.
Now,
I can agree with that.
But there are certain things traditionally I'm just not doing as a woman, even though I could.
Still not proposing to no man.
I'm not proposing to no man.
Still not doing that.
As much as you know what I mean? Like we are equals and stuff.
That's a no-no.
I know. I don't.
The only ring I'm buying a man is. That's the only ring acceptable until it's time to change your last name. Any other ring on his finger is unacceptable. He can do that for himself. You just supposed to buy him. I've seen women out here buy their man this finger ring, the middle finger. Hell, even I seen women try to be engaged to these men, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like
I've
this,
seen that on social media where
I've
women
seen
have
it
decided they
recently.
were going to propose, and I thought, you know what? I mean, that is what is going to happen is the same thing that happened with like Valentine's Day. Let's say, like it becomes where it's like, oh, that's normal. I could ask him, and he could ask me.
That should never be normal.
That
It could be
one,
them
I'm not sure how
2000
I feel
babies.
about
I
that.
don't know. I mean, no.
But
I'm not sure.
hey, at the end of the day, it's crazy. But if Halle Berry can pay $16,000 a month in child support, I mean,
First of all, she complaining about that shit,
But
as she should.
the catch to it, right, is if it's equality, it shouldn't be it's equality is equality. So if it's equality, it shouldn't be a he do this and she do this. It's either gonna be equality or it's either gonna be unequality. Because equality means
I think
I'll
that
take
depends on the
unequality
certain
for 100,
situation. I don't
please.
agree. I think it depends on the situation because I still want to be in a traditional marriage where
Thank you. And that's why people get mad when I talk. People they cringe when I talk.
So I think that we
I
need
want to be submissive to my husband. You know
So
what I mean?
I would-
Like I want him to lead my family and still be the king of that. Like I still want more of a traditional marriage, but I can also make my own money. I have my own business. I raise I still can do those things, and we are still equals. But I still want you to be the head, and I will be the neck. And you can't move without me because you ain't got no neck.
But honestly, a lot of us 80s babies
right?
was raised that way anyway.
All right, now this the catch to that, right?
See, that's the truth. See, a lot of people are either raised that this is what it is and this is the only way to do things.
Right.
So then that's when you find out the women that think sex is the freaking Valentine's Day gift, and it's really not.
Right.
Give him a gift of equalness because you love him just as much as you want him to show you that he loves you, right? Like,
So is it fair to say that my eyes can't do what my ears can do, my hands can't do what my feet can do?
I don't know what that means.
Is it fair to say that?
Saying.
Is it fair to say that you just said that you want tradition though? You want a traditional marriage, which the man is the head, right? So at what point and what human do you know that got two heads?
It's not about having two heads. You could be the head and I'm gonna be the neck.
Okay.
You don't move without
me.
You the support. You the support. Okay? That's what she's saying.
I'm gonna support you and everything that you want to do. I'm just as important as your head. We move together.
But she's trying to say that there's no equal role.
But
head
you are
is brain.
Still the head, right?
Brain.
You're still the head. And traditionally, you are still the head.
I agree.
But there are certain aspects of that you can't do without me.
I agree.
Can I ask a question for the group? Can I ask a question?
100%.
So do you feel men and women should have 50-50?
50-50 what?
Like he said, everything. They should be 50-50. Would you respect your man if everything was 50-50? Would you let him lead your household?
Yes.
If everything was 50-50?
You're talking financial?
I'm talking everything. Financial, love, physical. You know, if it's 50-50, it's 50-50. You can't really take off of that. Everything is 50-50.
I want to say yes.
I would say yes.
My gut instinct tells me to say yes because I would do that. I would do that.
Okay.
Even at the point in which I want to still be submissive, I still want him to be, and we are 50-50. But I always say this: I'm not going to give you 50% of effort, right? Because that's the part where I was like 50-50.
That's not 50-50. 50-50 is 50-50.
50-50 is 50-50, and like certain things it's very like this is it and this is it, right? Like this is we're splitting it down to even.
You see why I didn't throw no specifics. I just said it's 50-50. That's it. Because that's how men look at it. You see how I'm talking like a man? It's 50-50, sis. It's 50-50.
Yeah, right, but see, at the same time, I mean, on that same...
The reality is women can't do 50-50.
No, that's not
impossible. You're not going to respect your spouse. I fucking
But what... Okay, so what if... Sorry, so all right, so typically, you know, women, a lot of women, not all, a lot of women prefer their man to provide and, you know, be the head and take care of everything, right? Now, let's say on the flip side, the woman makes more than the guy. You know what I'm saying? So the woman makes more, you know what I'm saying? A guy maybe he can't afford to take on everything on his own. So okay, so in order for us both to live and both have, it has to be 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
So is it a problem? Is it a problem that she's head of household? Is it a problem that she's leading the household? Financially, she's already carrying the house. Would there really be a problem there for the man?
No.
Do you see that as a? Then I don't see what's the problem here.
I mean, I don't see a problem either because, like I said, some like Lex said, she would prefer her man to lead and to be the her and to fall back. You know what I'm saying? And some guys, they like I know scenarios where guys, they prefer their women to lead because they're not good leaders. So some guys, they have this situation in their relationship where as soon as they get paid, they give everything to their wife. Hey, take care of this. I'm just gonna give you the money. You take care of everything because I don't want that responsibility. So for some guys, it works like that. But in some guys, they want to be the lead. Even though they don't have it or they financially can't. They can't do it on their own, but they still want to have that. I'm in charge. I'm in control of certain things, even though financially they can't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see nothing wrong with a female leading her family.
It's not.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Only thing I do try to tell women who has more money and has to carry their family still have respect.
Right.
Still have respect. Be mindful that that's still a man. And certain things only belong between you and your man. Never your mother, never your sisters, never your friends. Keep that between you and your man. Shit, the fucking kids didn't even know what's going on. I don't give a damn if they live in the house. You fucking had that conversation pure text. Bitch, I said, all right? We're not buying a Ferrari. It's my money. We're not fucking doing it. I don't give a fuck if you're going through your crisis.
It's so true.
I feel like it's okay for a woman to lead, but a lot of problem with a lot of strong women who got a lot of money. It's the mouth for me.
But it's demasculating too. Like I said,
it really is. That's why I said you still gotta find that balance of respect. It's the respect. You gotta respect your man. He's still a man. He's still he might not be there yet, but if a woman got money, sis, you should be trying to get your man there.
Yeah, because
if you got that bag, you should be trying to get your man there. That's like me. I got my own business. I got my own shit. So I personally ain't really fucking with no nigga who ain't probably got his own business. Now, it's not easy to get your own business now. Not fucking easy. Now, would I take my money and invest it in my man? Absolutely. Exactly. Absolutely. Because I want him to
Can we say that money? Can we say that money brings power?
But money does bring power. That's why I said you still have to have that respect.
Can we say that at what point, when you get power, or at what's feminine about power?
What do you mean? Explain.
What's feminine? There's nothing feminine about power. If we talking traditional. The man is supposed to have the power, but if the woman gets the power, she changed. It's hard to be feminine and have power. It's very hard, and that's why a lot of women are so dominant and they're unsubmissive because they gained the power. So it's hard to actually have power and continue to stay feminine.
The problem with that is most women sometimes, and I will say sometimes, because I own my own business, I work a 9 to 5 still at the same time, right? Like I do both.
We gotta take each other's Facebooks. We gotta take each other's Facebooks, Lex.
Yes. And so I understand that dynamic, and I will tell you this: there's a part of my law firm that I work for that women weren't always, they were timid and they learned how to be a powerful bitch from being with a powerful man, right? Like they were looking to, they wanted to match the energy in the room. So they became what they were looking at, right? So as feminine and timid and like loving and understanding, she started seeing that the partner of the firm was this macho man and powerful, and that she started acting as if she had to be that, right? But
you're a product of your environment.
It could be where she actually feels she has to act like that in order for her to be respected, because that's how men act and they are respected. It's not to say we choose that all the time, but it's something that maybe some women, but when I step into a room, you know I'm there. Like my presence is enough. I don't need to act like that. But I will say that some women might, you know, they lose a little bit of the fact that.
But this is why I said, and this is what I said.
There's a level of respect, Cece.
You have to have respect, and this is coming for the new age. This is for the new age women. This is for the modern women of today. This is for today women. Have to have respect. Your mom shouldn't know the financial welfare of y'all situation. Honestly, that's only between you and your man. Never nobody else. I don't give a fuck if that's your best friend. Them bitches be fucking when they're not your best friend no more. That's y'all and his business. You never let your man get thrown under no bus.
Nope.
Over financial shit. In my household, if I had a man and I make more than him, nobody's gonna know that.
But to be real with you, I mean, a lot of arguments and a lot of, you know, couple situations is based off financial, because financial
majority of,
you know what I'm saying,
financial is based off financial.
You know, so yeah.
And that's why I said spoken like a woman who had more than a man. A couple of times. I've learned. See my fact? I learned how to talk. I learned from doing it the wrong way of how to move now. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would never disrespect a man because he has less than me. Because it's still.
We did say that women like ourselves, we need a man with ambition no matter what. So it's
that's why I said I can't deal with a broke man because I don't know how much I've learned yet. I'm not fucking there
yet. But we're gonna figure it out.
But it's still my preference. Like, certain guys wouldn't deal with light skin. Certain guys wouldn't deal with dark skin. Certain guys like big BBLs. They be lying. Fucking lying. It's okay to love a big girl. And certain guys like slim women. My preference is just not a broke man. You can't be fucking broke.
Mom.
Got you. All right. So we are an hour and 45 minutes. So we're gonna
always like this.
Wrap up. Yeah, it's a blast. So
gotta join our Tuesday show.
To try to sum it up. So fellas, and let me know if I'm wrong, ladies. So it's not too late to ask them to be your Valentine. They do like the small things, especially Lex. Lex loves you to write her card. But you better not write her card without no flowers. Just, you know what I'm saying? Despite of what she said, bring flowers with that card.
I don't need the flowers. I was just saying.
Yeah. I want some flowers.
You don't need
lilies.
I love flowers.
CC wants
lilies. I want some flowers. I ain't get no flowers in a minute. I'll take some flowers.
Gucci, stop playing with her, babe.
Look, yeah. CC wants Gucci. Yes.
Thank you, Lex. Look, thank you, Lex.
Yeah, so.
But I'll take flowers on short notice. You know what I mean? I'll take the flowers. My birthday's March 24th. Cash at me, Liquid Gold Inc. 22. Zelle, my phone number. Everybody knows I say this at the end of every show. CC likes Cash App.
Yeah, Jazz also loves the finer things. She loves the basic stuff. Gifted is definitely the
he wants a whole card. Get him a business. Buy him.
He wants the LLC. Yeah, baby.
He wants the
LLC. We're gonna make sure you get it, Gifted. And if you want some help on getting it, you can call C. C know how to get it at a real good price. So, you know what I mean, tell sis to inbox me. We gonna help her help you. That's all.
If they want an LLC,
that's the gift that's gonna, bring out the gifts. That LLC is real. I know.
This man already got LLCs. I don't even know why he's saying
that. He want more. He wants some more. He want more. He can't get mad.
He want every single industry. Okay, he want an industry.
Nothing wrong with that. Got to get your hands in there.
Exactly.
I just want love and understanding.
And the LLC, stop lying.
And the LLC.
And the LLC.
And the LLC.
And the
But yeah, definitely. Like
LLC.
I said.
But I like how he put them in categories. I like how he said love, understanding, and the LLC.
Yeah. So
in that order, sis. In that order.
Yeah, so you guys can check us out on Facebook, YouTube, the Chop House YouTube podcast channel. And we record Mondays at 7:30, Tuesdays at 8. So definitely, tune in and show love. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I thank you all for coming on and giving those last minute stragglers some advice and some help on getting that Valentine. Hopefully it works out for them tomorrow.
Yes.
And it's okay to tell people with no gift how much you care about them.
Yeah.
I think
Write a
in the
text
world that's
message.
today, I think in today's society, I think in today's world, it's okay to tell people, listen, I'm just thinking about you and I love you and I'm glad you're still here in 2021.
And reach out
Because
to
a
them.
lot of people
Some
didn't make
people.
it that shit.
Email C because she loves to email.
Get an email. Send her an email.
Send me an email. I checks my emails, believe it or not.
There you go. And then send the cash app, right? All right, so
come on, people.
So
and check out her Walmart and Target cards.
Right, yeah. She's trying
or you can check out Liquid Gold Ink for people who are struggling with hair loss. For men who have the blotchy bit. See,
you could take
right.
Walmart
card. Yeah, he's all over the place. All right, so I have been your host, Jay McMain.
And I'm also your co-host, Cece.
Cece, put that in the chat. Put what you said in the chat.
Got you.
Jazz and Gifted.
We missed it. What you say?
That was signing off. So
I'm gifted, truly gifted _ on Instagram, baby.
All right, and we'll see y'all later.
Bye.